I'm gonna turn the music down.
It is blank.
Great.
Can I use my True Sight specs on it?
If you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You can read it. The effects of this tasing you guys still happen, though. Off to a very excellent start today, I see. Very excellent. And,
Sorry, was that all of us?
no, just the
to
people
read
trying to
thing.
read the fucking evil book that you guys took from the the people that are trying to fuck with you.
I want to lucky that.
But alright. Roll again. Still
Ooh.
fails, but this is not a 1.
Oh, okay. What a waste.
You guys
by
are
the way,
reading a
point
book
was-
you guys took from a fucking, like, equivalent of, like, a deity level power. I'm not sure, like, you guys should not be surprised when I say you fail.
Not surprised at that. I just wanted to be able to read the thing.
Well, that's a shame. It wasn't, like, readable when you first opened it. So, it's not any different now. That being said, where is it? E, F. Nope, too far. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Small tiny thing at the bottom. Oh, it's not that bad. Take 19 points from necrotic damage.
Oh, is that
That's
just
it.
me and Garth?
Just you two.
Oh, good.
You can read it, but nonetheless, it does sting the back of your eye sockets. This is a chronicle of someone's life. A very specific person's life. Almost like a biography. But a biography normally would tend to be a bit less, or a bit more biasless. Anti-bias, unbiased. That's the term, unbiased. This not so much. It has a very particular focus about this person's life. The manner in which they address or inflict cruelty, pain, suffering, death, destruction, stuff like that. It's waxing poetic at certain points about this
Oh my
person's
God.
deeds. It's
Are you
very.
sure it's a person?
It's a person.
Okay.
Well, it's a it's a humanoid.
Okay.
And it's not written from the perspective of this person. It's not an autobiography, it's just a biography. Compendium of Eldritch Invocation. I mean, hey. Hey. So, I'm not gonna read out to you like this 500-page thing because I don't have a thing that has this written down 500 pages. Maybe give me 10 years, I'll work on it. But nonetheless, as the time being, as the only person that could read it, what do you want to look at?
I would just tell Sandra what it says. Like flipping through it and just kind of explain what I'm seeing.
Sandra, you're told this information to assorted detail. You are also muted.
I know.
Case.
Uh,
Checking.
does it ever like describe like why he does these actions, or he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna like, how did you describe it? Because I wrote it down as like torturous actions.
Well, they're not all torturous actions. Again, it's not just when they deal these things; it's how they respond to when it's the similar is dealt unto them.
I see it seems like a hagiography, but like the opposite of one. Instead of outlining good deeds, it's outlining bad deeds.
No,
But
it's
in
not
an
just bad deeds. It is like a again, it does like it's not entirely comprehensive. There are some points that it doesn't really talk about. It glosses over. But it does talk about their general life as well, not just like this record of bad deeds.
Okay, what's their general life? Are they like a noble person or?
There are some form of assassin, spy, criminal, you know.
Okay. Does it say like where they're from?
They're Elven.
Okay.
They're from Garth-Mod. They're High Elven.
High Elven, assassin, criminal. Any clue as to the time period?
Current.
Okay.
They're still alive.
Oh, okay. Is the book completed? Has it been
Or is it
finished,
just like
or-
keep writing at the end of the book?
It just keeps going.
Okay.
Well, it's not like being written as you guys read it.
Oh, okay.
It's more of like a chapter gets added at a time.
Okay. So I will say that it seems like it's still in progress.
I'm trying to figure out how
Definitely
to.
not finished.
I'm trying to figure out how to figure out why it should be pointed towards this thing. Why do I smell bleach? That's irrelevant.
Probably should check on that so you don't. I don't know.
I think my mom's probably cleaning something.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Never trust an elf. Yeah. Why does it have a picture of the red skull?
Because it's the same actor. Man, that's a hell of a transition for the 80s. Oh, whoa! That's the lack of hair. That's
you can kinda
that's what
see
that's
it.
why it looks so different. It's a lack of hair.
Also, they're kind of like vampires. Like living forever makes you bored and weird, and so they just like get up to no good.
Not in this setting. They do
No,
live
I'm
longer.
talking to.
Does it describe in the book like how they got to that point in life? Like why they're an assassin?
It does. They're like many assassins in Garth-Mod were raised to be assassins.
Right.
It's a common sentiment.
I mean, makes sense with the territory.
Happens a bunch.
Here's the obvious one. Is there any mention of her particular fell god in there?
No mention of any sort of religion in this book. But to be fair, you're not even sure if this person's a religious person. You aren't
doubt
either.
it. Yeah.
Multi-faced Sesheb shows up time and time again, but that's just a part of Elven culture.
No focus on religion. How about that?
It's
Yeah,
innate
it's just-
religion, not devotion to religion.
Yeah.
Cultural piety as opposed to personal.
Does it mention
So
where
there's
they
no
are?
like.
Sorry.
I was gonna say there's no like individual like communion with some specific god or.
No, nothing this person particularly devotes to.
Is there like any mention of like where they are currently? Like, are they on the continent that we were at, or are they still in the provinces?
Do you
or-
read the last chapter?
I mean, I don't read the last chapter because I can't read the shit.
But
Okay,
yeah.
I'll look at it.
The last chapter denotes how they have now killed multiple nobles in Garth-Mod and have taken their exit from the game and dance.
The game and dance.
Most of you know what this is. The Dance of Sesheb is the colloquial term for Elven politics.
Okay. So
It
I
is
will-
never knowing who your allies truly are, using your enemies as allies, backstabbery, manipulation, and gaslighting done to an extreme political sense.
Well, I'll explain this to Sandra as I look through it.
Elves often refer to their politicians and nobles as dancers. And to not be a dancer is to simply subjugate yourself to the results of it as opposed to trying to control it. Which is how most elves are. Most elves aren't dancers.
Is he more like... That's a weird way to put it. Is he more like traditional, like he sticks to like knives and bows, or does he have like magic in there in any way?
It's very clear as you're reading through this that there's nothing he won't do or utilize. Again, manipulation, gaslighting, bribery, blackmail. These are just different weapons to him. There's more ways to kill someone than just a blade.
I wonder who's writing it.
It's as if there are at least 2 people that are involved in writing that are literally watching us currently.
So as you guys are reading this, the rest of you are heading over to the old lord's estate, or what's left of it, at the very least. The place is in shambles. It's overgrown. I already gave you some imagery to associate with. You know, scroll up a bit. A long bit, now that I think about it. Nonetheless. The place is overgrown. What are you guys looking for, though? Overgrown doesn't mean gone. Just means covered, at the very least.
And right now it's just Vanguard, correct?
Correct. Or I will say Vanguard plus Marshall because he thinks you're all weak. I don't know. Way to keep over him.
Isn't Aldrich in the Vanguard group as well?
No. I mean, like, actual Vanguard.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, our group just went out to look at the...
No, I'm not going to call them Noxala's group and Vanguard group. I would say Team 1 and Team 2 when I'm referencing that. When I say Noxala's and Vanguard, I mean independently what you guys originally came in here with.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I'm just getting confused by myself then.
Okay, I would still refer to them collectively as Team 1 and 2 when I am referencing that, which probably won't be that often, because again, narratively, I just need to make sure O is still sort of around, but also make sure you guys aren't walking through the dungeon with 12 people, because that's going to be a slog, literally. So yeah. So, Vanguard plus Marshall, plus Marshall Militaries and Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be here, just mostly silent.
All right.
Plus, I can't investigate anything anyways.
Yes, I'm just gonna assume you're Papa Bearing and looking over them and judging their combat capabilities even deeper. So, what do? Or do you guys need a moment? Because I can go use the restroom again.
I kind of want to look to see if there's any remains of like a study or a personal library, that sort of deal.
Roll me. Not really perception, because there's nothing really suited to know. Roll me investigation. Yeah, I was gonna say investigation or survival, but I think investigation would be the more fitting one.
Nature to find the plants that have grown over bookcases.
You do not find anything. There's not really any rooms left at all. Honest. There's the makings of a room, there are cornerstones of rooms, but not an actual established room. And a place like an office or a study or a library has a lot of like, well, wooden and furnitured like elements to it. You don't think those would have stood the test of time?
Varric, do you see any heraldry or flags, symbols that you recognize?
I'm just gonna roll luck on this. Heraldry is built more sturdily for these specific reasons, but Not to this length extent. He shakes his head. 10 off.
Do you think you'd maybe keep like a safe or something around to keep stuff preserved? Do you reckon?
It's a possibility.
A bit fast to be looting, don't you think?
When the
I don't
point
mean
of being
that
in
yet.
here, when the point of being in here is
It's
to find a book,
stuff
looting
that
is the point.
survived, is what I was thinking. So to be out of the elements, and if there's a couple of nice little shinies, you know.
It doesn't matter.
I was being sarcastic, but you know.
Sorry, I'm a little tense right now.
I mean, it's fine. If it was any other situation, it would be fair game.
You guys can roll perception checks to start looking to see if you guys find any sort of hidden, overgrown, tucked away, covered in rubble. Well, if it's covered in rubble, you guys probably won't be able to see it.
Is there any
Before we
Nonetheless,
do
roll
that,
perception.
wait, Abigail, didn't you say that there was a lantern of something revealing? Can't we use that?
Out of game, I don't know where you guys. I don't know who took what items. Like which.
Didn't
party
we
took
dump it
items.
all on the other party?
I thought so, but I'm not.
That's what I remember.
Because you guys reasoned the relatively, arbitrary point of it, considering how it's not going to stay with you when you leave the book. Should you leave the book?
That's fair. Never mind.
Cassandra specifically look around for like access to like a lower floor or basement that they might have like hidden things in.
Things that they hid things
Wait,
in?
shit,
don't
it's like a
think-
swamp area. I doubt they would even have a fucking basement.
Well, this is on a higher elevation. Just roll perception. That's persuasion. Like,
You persuade me.
I can't read. Do
you have some mulled wine with you right now? I know Fred.
Hey, that's a much better roll.
Alright.
+10, baby.
Is Ward looking as well right now?
I thought it already did.
Well, that's your investigation. I'm saying perception this time. To like look for hidden elements.
Okie doke.
Investigation to discern which room, if you can call them that, might be which. Perception to see just outright if anything is hidden.
All right, fair enough. Thank you.
23, 24, and 19. Puts the average at like 21.5, I believe.
About.
No, not 0.5, 0.3333333. Infidum. Repeating. You guys look around. Sandra, you do find an entryway, not necessarily entry, to a lower depth area. A dungeon, a basement, a wine cellar, you don't know. Unsurprisingly, it is covered and filled with rubble and dirt and overgrown with roots. Well, root. Singular. Very large root. You're a wood elf, you know exactly where this root's fucking coming from.
Oh, that's an option if we decide to dig through another barricade. But, this time...
Yeah, because last time it worked out so well.
That's why I said an option. I'm not exactly keen on it.
Looking around for any other safes or anything like that? No.
Shit.
Safes,
Okay.
vaults, hidden... whatever's nothing. You find like a hunter's stash of sorts, which is the equivalent of like, archery gloves and stuff like that, a bow, a quiver of arrows, stuff like that, but not
Anything of
really.
note or
Is
just, like,
it
general stock?
in? Is it all kind of ruined? Can we use it, or is it just done?
No, you can use it. It's been placed here recently.
Oh, okay. Abigail.
I'm not gonna take a town hunter's stuff, even if.
Well, technically it's a story, right? So it's not really his stuff when you think about it.
Yeah, and I don't want to use the stuff they gave us.
Yeah, but it's not good. Oh, whatever.
I mean, is it of any note anyways, or is it just a fucking random...
Also,
quiver?
my stuff is better.
See?
I mean, if you run out, was more I was thinking.
Do you
many
know
frickin'
how
arrows do
many
you have?
arrows I bought before coming in here?
I have absolutely no idea.
A lot. You know how many diamonds I bought for spellcasting before I came in here? 10.
That's a lot of fucking diamonds.
How much did that
Yeah.
cost? You know what? Never mind.
3,000 gold.
Maybe not go stout. Well, there's no one else around, so that's fine. Thank you for your
Alright,
patronage.
you don't want the hunter's bows. Okay, it's just a suggestion.
You are extremely tense.
Me or Abigail?
The one that's snapping at pretty much anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, you are giving her a lot of reasons to snap. I'm just saying.
Call it my charm.
Thank you, Ward. Thank you. So, you guys don't find any hidden anythings, really. What else would you guys like to look for, if anything else?
Well, if there's nothing to find, perhaps a rest before we venture into the depths.
Joy.
I must admit, I am not thrilled at facing whatever curse is down there. Soil is not meant to feel that way.
Well, at least we can go fix it. Come on. If there's nothing else, off y'all trot. Back to, I'm assuming, Elder Turovs.
Yep.
Yep. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Silence. Noted. You guys go back to Elder Turovs. I would say walking up to the place, looking around for some substantial amount, some significant amount, nonetheless, and coming back, probably just an hour and a half. So you guys still have 3.5 hours till sundown. Sunset probably in an hour less than that, so 2.5. Maybe 30 minutes less, so just 3. You guys have that time to do what you wish. If not, we can fast forward.
Besides taking a
I'm
short
just gonna
rest
use
to
a
get my
hit
head.
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want.
D8s.
Alright. I'm gonna be right back, because this monster is kicking my ass. Which might be you guys in a second.
6. I gained that much back. Which I think is just below what it did. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 83 of 85. Oh, hey, what up?
So, what's wrong with using hit dice again and roll 20?
Pardon?
You can't just like spam the button, can you?
No.
Yeah, not anymore. They changed it now, didn't they?
Yeah, well, if you look in your sheet where there's a little next to hit dice, there's a D icon.
Okay, and that's what you
You
roll.
have to select you have to select the dice first, and then you can click it.
Yeah, so
It's
you, for
like-
wizard,
Oh,
you
okay.
select D6s.
Okay, and then I can just hit the hit. Okay, cool.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about that
nice.
as well. Oh, sweet.
Nice.
7 temp HP? Oh, wait, no, that's rage. 5 temp HP. Oh my god, that last one, though.
Well, what's
Beric
that?
might not almost die this time. Possibly, maybe.
Yeah, what's this? for?
Excuse me. Marshall has an ability called Rally from being a fighter, where basically everyone gains temp HP. And he put a little chart up before the dice thing saying who gets what.
Yeah.
So I got the first one.
Thank you.
Kirsty, you got 7, and Aminius got 7 as well.
Yeah, and then 7 for me, and then 5 for Abigail,
For
and
Abigail.
12 for Warwick.
Damn, getting that 8. And Abigail got
that's
1. Abigail got 1 on the roll, and Beric got 8.
Character building.
Character building, aka, to be fair, she has gone unconscious probably the most, but Varric has basically died the most. So I don't know who really needs the temp HP more. I'm gonna use bathroom.
Have fun.
Have fun. Don't get lost
Same,
or fall
actually.
down it.
I'll be right back.
Same back at you, I suppose. Right, if we're all running off, I might as well go take my cups downstairs.
Go for it.